Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because this story will remind you that life can change in a single moment. People typing, phones ringing, laughter, coffee machines running. Robert King had been a janitor in a big office building for 12 long years. Every morning, he arrived before everyone else, cleaning floors and arranging desks. He always smiled and greeted people, but no one really saw him. To them, he was just the janitor. Some employees laughed at him, mocked his old shoes, and made jokes about how poor he looked. But what they didn't know was that every night, when the office went quiet, Robert stayed behind. He opened a small locker, pulled out a worn notebook and an old laptop, and studied business and technology. He had a dream, to build something that would change lives and bring respect to people like him. One morning, Robert accidentally bumped into his manager, spilling coffee on his expensive shirt. The manager shouted, "Are you blind, old man? This shirt costs more than your salary." Robert quietly said, "I'm sorry, sir. It was an accident." The manager laughed. "Yeah, well, so is hiring you." The office filled with laughter, but Robert just smiled and kept walking. He didn't argue. He didn't complain. He just worked and learned. Months later, the company began to fall apart. People whispered that the business was going bankrupt. Everyone was worried about losing their jobs. But Robert saw something different. He saw an opportunity. Using the savings from years of hard work and the knowledge he had gained, Robert made a bold move. He contacted the owners and made an offer to buy the company. No one believed it could happen, but he did it. 2 months later, the doors reopened with a new sign above them: King Enterprises. When the employees walked in, they were shocked. The same janitor they once laughed at was now standing in a suit, holding a cup of coffee, smiling. The manager stuttered, "Robert, what is this?" Robert replied calmly, "This is a company I now own." The manager couldn't believe it. "You bought the company?" he said. Robert smiled. "Yes. The same janitor you insulted now signs your paycheck." The room fell silent. Robert looked around at everyone and said, "Every person you meet matters. Never judge someone by their job or their clothes. I cleaned floors for years, but today I'm here to clean hearts." He turned to the manager and said, "You'll keep your job, but this time learn to respect others." And as he walked away, the office was filled with a new kind of silence. The silence of realization, respect, and change. Robert King proved that real success isn't about money or titles. It's about dignity, patience, and hard work. Never look down on anyone, because one day they might rise higher than you ever imagined.